Moving on to some enhanced security features. That's going to marketing stuff. Let's just call this take the worry out of protecting your data with Windows 7. Okay. Now with Windows 7, of course, Microsoft wanted to make sure that just from the ground up, that it was a fundamentally secure platform. Also, they wanted to be able to have users to have secure access anywhere, whether they're remote or mobile users or not. Protecting data from unauthorized viewing, that's certainly important. And protecting users from themselves, pretty much. That's pretty. Isn't that what your job is, really? Protect users from themselves. So, the enhanced security and control. The feature I want to talk about here, Todd brought it up already here. User access control prompts less. As mentioned, you can dial that up, dial it down in Windows 7 as much as you want. Also, less applications. Microsoft's done a lot of research on really what is a threat, what isn't a threat, and less applications actually get promoted to have that alert there or get sent up to you depending on how your infrastructure is set up there. So that's definitely a big thing. Less user access control, prompts, and just bothering your users. Let's talk now about BitLocker. Now BitLocker is only available in Ultimate or Enterprise Edition. And BitLocker, of course, for those of you who may be familiar with it, was available in Vista. It's a drive encryption tool. With Windows Vista, you could only lock one internal hard drive or encrypt one internal hard drive. Windows Vista Service Pack 1, that went up to 3. With Windows 7, you can actually now encrypt not only all your internal drives, but you can actually encrypt your USB flash drives, your external hard drives, all these good things with Windows 7. And instead of removable devices, you can use group policy to mandate the encryption of these removable devices.
How about administrative keys for users that like to encrypt stuff but then forget their access?
Yeah, very cool. We'll cover that.
Okay.
Yeah, absolutely. And basically, you as the administrator, you can mandate making them use this policy. And then there's some cool things that you can do to work as far as that goes. Now, of course, they've simplified BitLocker setup and configuration of primary hard drives in Windows 7. Now, BitLocker to go. This is the new feature that actually allows you to encrypt the USB drives, your portable hard drives, your external hard drives. And how do you do it? Okay, you got your My Computer up here, right? Simply right-click. Okay, this F drive is actually an external hard drive. So you just right-click it, hit turn on BitLocker. You choose how you want to be able to unlock this drive. So this is something your user would typically run through. How do you want to unlock this drive? Well, basically, you can choose to just type in a password. You can use a smart card to do it, or you can just say, okay, whenever this drive is connected to this computer, it's totally cool. But if it's moved to another computer, then it's encrypted and all that good stuff. Now, here's what you want to make sure that you can control as the administrator: is this recovery key here. Now, the recovery key it can be saved to a USB flash drive. It can be saved to a file. It can be saved to you can print it out and store it somewhere safe, of course. And that's what you'll want to be able to control. And there's some group policy things that we'll talk about that help you as the administrator make sure that users aren't encrypting stuff and that they're not supposed to. Now, when you want to go unlock a drive, say you take this external hard drive, you take it to another system, you want to unlock it, you plug it in, this is what's going to pop up for the user. Simply, they pop in their password or their smart card, depending on which authentication method they chose, and they're able to unlock that drive, access their files. Now, one thing I want to talk about, I should put up a screenshot here about the group policy. Using the group policy management console in say Windows Server, you're able to mandate, okay, all these drives have a specific company key or company location and specific company IDs. So you're able to set those as the administrator, and you're also able to mandate that only devices that have come through you and that you've actually approved as company devices can ever be plugged in. So or you can make it so they're only read-only. So those devices, even if they're not company mandated, they're read-only, but people can't save stuff to them and take that corporate data off something. So that's definitely a really cool feature that they're offering.
Serverless, do you have to have to create that repository?
Basically, this particular feature is going to be Windows Server 2008 or higher. You have to have that group policy management console from 2008, SP2 or higher, I believe. So, all right, now let's move on to AppLocker. This falls under the let's protect users from themselves category. AppLocker available in Windows 7 Enterprise Edition. I believe it's also available in Windows 7 Ultimate. And of course, when we're talking about AppLocker, what are the challenges that we're facing? You know, you have users out there downloading applications off the internet or bringing stuff from home that might not be corporate approved or might have bugs in it, might have the ability to crash systems, all that good stuff. And that's never a good thing. That makes your job harder. Now, AppLocker is a feature that allows you, the IT administrator, to eliminate these type of downloads, basically, from the internet, and blocks them from being able to install this type of stuff. You know, you can use group policies, say, okay, these guys can install stuff, these guys can't, or this particular group can install these apps, but not these apps. You know, there's an approved list that Microsoft says is good apps. You know, you can hook into that and make sure that only those are able to be installed. So there's definitely some really cool things you can do with AppLocker to protect users from themselves. Here's just a look at the group policy management editor that allows you to set the AppLocker rules. And as mentioned, just you know, Windows 7 is all these things. We've kind of covered 3 of the 4 of these security areas, I guess. The one that we really haven't covered is secure anywhere access.